You know, he was talking about particle waves and particle wave mode. I mean, particle mode and wave mode, bro. And he was talking about when we're in stress, bro. You know, our brain is in particle mode, a narrow, matter focus. Focus on shit like this, bro. Focus on the physical shit, not focus on the spiritual. But in meditation, our brain equals wave mode. And he was talking about that it opens up and our energy is energy focused. It's more focused on the beyond these our senses, beyond the senses. We feeling senses in a whole different reality when you close your eyes. That's a whole different level of reality that um, we're not really taught to tap into. You feel me? It shifts us from something to nothing. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Like we can make nothing into something for real within our own mind. Close our eyes. If you're able to visualize and imagination, you have to have your imagination still. Start breathing and a good meditation. I read in the book, bro, that I've been doing a lot. Like ever since I read this shit was, you gotta breathe. I want everybody just to do this one time with me, bro. Just breathe. Focus on your third eye. Focus on your third eye. Focus on this crown chakra, your third eye, and I want you to take a deep breath and let it go up with it. Make sure that you focus and visualize it going up within your spine and going up to your third eye and hold it and just feel it. And do that shit a couple times a day. Let's do that shit real quick though. Two more. Last one. Start doing that shit whenever you feel mad. There's in a stress or anything. Start doing that just to release that negative energy. Remember that you're nothing. That everything outside of yourself is a creation within your mind. You know what I'm saying? And how you react creates your reality, bro. And it can get you back into a spiral, bro. I was listening to Neri talking about the spiral. Even the Kanye West, you remind me of that, like the spiral, like just people that egg you on, or let you get into these mindsets. You have to have people that check you as soon as you doing BS, bro. But let's go ahead and get into ad break real quick. Your next breakthrough might be one book away. I've partnered with Amazon to create an influencer storefront with all self-improvement books that help me reprogram my mind, and they can help you change how you think, move, and see this reality. All of these books and many more help me reprogram my mindset and help me make this content that I make for y'all weekly. It helped me become way more aware and align wealth with well-being. Click the link so you can reprogram your mind and create your dream reality. Later, guys. Let's get back to the video. We back, y'all. But let's go and get into, the blessing of. Let's talk about what we want to talk about last, bro. What else do we want to talk about? Let's talk about the creative energy and our creative energy equals conscious evolution, bro. Energy flows upward when we're no longer just surviving. And we talking about earlier was about the surviving is our lowest chakra, our root chakra, the chakra that keeps us in fear. You know what I'm saying? If it's not, mastered. You feel me? But we have to realize that each energy center carries its own intent plus frequency. Every energy center within our body, our chakras, bro, our energy center, whatever you want to call it, it's like it has its own purpose within our body. And we have some days we have to realize, bro, we gotta realize what we have to focus on. Cause some days we might have to focus on one center. You might have to focus on our root chakra. Some days you might have to focus on our sacral chakra. Some days we're gonna have to focus on our throat chakra. But you have to realize which center today do I need to focus on in light today. What do I need to focus on in my meditation, bro? In the book, he was giving us good meditations on just how to focus on that, bro. But like that's something it's a plenty of teachers to give great meditations, bro, and great, even yoga is a great way to work with that as well, bro. Cause I actually have a chakra, a problem with myself, and I just fix it within my mind first, bro. Cause everything starts within our mind. So I want you to realize, bro, our creative energy first we was here to create. You gotta realize that we are created to create. So when we go from surviving, bro, we go from procreation to co-creation. We start co-creating with God, bro. We're not just, we're not doing the same shit every day. Cause like a lot of people can't even create shit or even be in that artistic state that we was in as kids. Think about as kids, how creative you was, how artistic you was, how imaginative your imagination was everywhere. And you lose that when you get older. You lose that because you, bro. I was listening to this. I don't know who's talking about this. Like you gotta, people want to be grown so fast and want to grow up so fast, bro. You shouldn't want to even grow up so fast. You should want to connect all those kid parts of yourself, bro, and that should help you know what you want to do when you get older and elevate, bro. That's why I feel like now you just, when you get older and like the creators and artists, they just tap into the inner child of them, bro. For real, bro. For real. But let's talk about meditation, bro. I want everybody just to start meditating. That's one thing I've been practicing this year, just trying to meditate more and start shifting into balance, bro, and start training our brain to be coherent. You know what I'm saying? Telling my body like a new story, creating a new reality within myself when I meditate. When I meditate, I can dream, I can control my reality better. You know what I'm saying? I'm recognized. I'm able to have to silence my mind, challenge within our mind to even silence yourself. Sometimes take me 30 minutes to even silence my mind to get to a place where I'm in a peaceful every meditative state is great. When I'm at a state where I'm just peaceful and in bliss and no too much sound, bro. So I think you just have to get into it. It takes time and just start taking like a minute, like, bro, you scrolling all fucking day, take you an hour out your day, cuz, and go just try to meditate. Or just when you first wake up, it's some of the best ways to meditate. Or before you go to sleep, before you go to sleep, start thinking about the things that you want in the future. What do you want to create in the future? What do you want next month? What do you want to see this month? Start thinking about that shit. Start manifesting that shit. Cause when you think about something, bro, we going into these different wave states, bro. Different wave states where it's easier to manifest and to feel and to create into reality, bro. But you have to just start tapping into that energy, bro, and start transforming, bro. Because transformation is energetic first. You have to always realize that in emotion equals energy and motion. The quality of your energy determines the quality of your life. So if you have poor energy, you're going to have a poor quality of life. You feel me? And you have to ask yourself daily, where am I at? Where am I living in fear, or am I living in happiness? Am I living in love? Am I living in peace? Am I living in bliss? Or am I living in a mindset where I'm feeling scared and these different things? And once you start asking yourself that and start looking in the mirror and really dealing with that, bro, you start creating a better reality, man. But hey, let's tap